Hey everyone, welcome back to Crypto Cash. Thanks again for joining me here. I hope you're having a phenomenal day. Quick look here at ARB, Arbitrum, seeing what's going on. Got a lot of requests from this one from my community here in our request section. So of course, if you're on our Discord, you can jump in there and throw in some requests. While I may not get to all of them, apologize. I will absolutely try to prioritize my best. So you got it, buddy. We'll go ahead and take a look at this here, see what's going on. And you are right, this is looking pretty strong. What we want to look at, and I've already kind of marked this here just a moment ago before I started recording, is just a previous week close that was kind of closer to its open, about 170, and we can kind of see that reflected on the daily too, where the price action essentially could not pass that level. So just kind of an important area to understand. Coincidentally, right there at that 0.382 fib level, so if we do see the price pull back, that'd be an excellent opportunity for a dollar cost average target. Again, we like to kind of plan out our entries or our escapes, and that would be a good entry consideration if it comes back down that level. There's no guarantees it's going to. We kind of had that window of opportunity today that disappeared quickly, of course, because I was sleeping through it. But generally speaking, I try to avoid trading candlesticks that look this aggressive. I mean, from top to bottom, this coin retraced 26%. So most coins are going to be hitting pretty hard or got hit pretty hard today. So just know that we're looking for the outliers here today. So if you're new to the channel, not a financial advisor, I love to teach people to trade. Hope you can learn something here today, and if you want to become a better trader, again, cryptocash.tech is a website linked down below. And just a quick congrats to our community members here. Fantastic trades here. RDNT trade we took a couple days ago, 40%. OGN a month ago, 104. These are 5x leverage trades. All of these close at stop loss after reach and take profit. These are all 80% gains prior to the trade actually closing. So again, we didn't have a single liquidation today. Definitely happy about that. I know it sucks. Some people did, of course, but if you're using more than 5x leverage, that's a possibility. Okay, so just be careful with that. Crow 49%, Link 63%, and last night before the calling there, where the price pulled back, ICP 185% in 10 days, and SKL roughly 10 days for 232%. So some nice little catches there. Congrats to our community members for that. If you're interested, cryptocash.tech is a site. Make sure you watch our Trading Academy videos that comes with the membership there, and obviously consider that as a potential option. But those swing trades and day trades have been pretty good for us. So with ARB, is it worth taking a swing trade or a day trade? Let's go ahead and find out. If we take a look at the daily here, we're above all moving averages, looking fantastic. Even the wick didn't come down as low as the moving average, so it does imply that 144 level is probably a pretty strong support. Okay, because again, it bounced off that level, but also that's a fair value gap that just got filled, so it's perfect to see that happen. Good chance we don't see that price point happen again unless Bitcoin goes to 40 or 38,000, somewhere along those lines. That's what we'd have to see for ARB to continue lower at this point. Again, tremendous amount of volume. We take a look at all the moving averages, indicators. There's literally nothing here showing a bearish type of divergence or consideration. So I would not concern yourself with a short position, even though it seems quite juicy. A lot of folks just kind of go right to shorts because something's overextended. That's not really the right way to go. Overextension plays are they're not super successful in bull markets as far as trying to trade against it, right? Because again, the overall trend is up. We've noticed that on the daily. What about the 4 hour? Well, we can see the same thing as well. The 20-day SMA holding like a champ here. So let's go ahead and put a little trend line up here. It's running fairly concurrent with the 20 and the 50. Kind of just letting us know staying above that level is important. We take a quick look here at stochastic RSI. It is diverging a little bit, but that's standard. The price being this high, it is a second, or actually you could say this is a third divergence. So in truth, there is potential for the price to pull back considering we've been overextended for a little while. It depends on how you look at it. Stochastic's a good little indicator kind of to catch things before they diverge. So in other words, the MACD is like, oh, we're good. And the stochastic's like, no, we're not. So a lot of times it'll be kind of like a precursor there letting us know. Money flow index is lower than the RSI. I don't love that. That's not a great sign. So in truth, the 4 hour time frame is looking strong, but it's not looking perfect. Is there perfect scenarios? Not too often. No, I mean, I think ICP had a perfect scenario. SCI had a good one. But this coin is kind of right in the middle there, where we don't have a lot of strong confirmational signs, but we've also got conflicting signs to kind of nullifying that. So what does that all mean? How do we put that together? Well, to me, it's just as simple as not taking a trade. Personally, I try to avoid stuff like this. But there's no doubt that it's running, and it should continue to run because all this extra volume coming through, until the volume starts to dissipate and come below this moving average, we're probably going to be able to see the price action sustain itself. Okay, so whether or not it goes up or sideways, one of those two things will occur. We're seeing a decent amount of volume at the 140 range. Once again, that's where the price wicked down to. So 140 is a rough estimate for retracement. Keep in mind too, as far as those levels are concerned, I will post these playout charts on our Twitter, Telegram, and Discord. If you're not familiar, I basically just kind of provide you with possible case scenarios here of situations where coins are either breaking out or not, or just more so retracement levels. So I'll post that on our charts there. Because again, if we take a look at Elliott Wave now, it's a little funky just based on the fact we had that strong little retracement. So that having said, let's take a look at the hourly and confirm. We still have green lights here to leave your long position open. Everything's looking pretty solid, minus the conversion line. It's just kind of right there at the baseline. So they're squeezed together, really just implying that it's not ideal scenario or case situation here for us to take a long position. And then same thing with the lagging span too. That hasn't intersected, but the price doesn't break above this level of 210 in the next 8 to 10 hours. We're probably going to see the price pull back. So that's basically what it is here. I mean, we're above the cloud. That's all fantastic. That's the common denominator here. That's the most important thing. So the truth is, we're still bullish on this coin. Larger time frames confirm that. Even the 4-hour time frame tells us we're still pretty good. But I don't like the fact that we have these little reset buttons and the price action is not really confirming bullish uptrend. But once again, we are establishing higher highs and higher lows, even though we wicked all the way down. For the most part, we can say that's like a 70-80% probability of the price going up than down at this point. Is that enough confirmation for me to want to take a trade? Not necessarily, no. I mean, that's just me personally. It doesn't mean that you shouldn't or can't. If you do, just recognize that some of these levels here, 0.236 specifically, could be a new support if the price pulls back, right? Because that's right where the cloud is hanging out. Furthermore, too, we got this previous resistance turn support here at 170. That's the previous week and daily close for the high. It does reaffirm the fact that we're probably going to see that as the new low. So if the price does pull back, that would probably be a worst case scenario. So in a perfect world, the price comes down here and kind of does one of these, honors the ascending trend. We get in right here at this point, and then the price takes off. Okay. So again, there's a lot of possible case scenarios here, but just quite out of reach here. A little out of reach for me to warrant a trade here. So hope that makes sense. Again, just be careful today. Tremendously red market, not phenomenal by any stretch. Just be careful with how you trade, and just make sure you're using low position size, low leverage. Again, if you want to kind of survive and have these kind of trades, join a premium group. If not, that's cool too, but at the very least, do not over leverage. It's a very common problem right now, and I was mentioning yesterday Bitcoin dominance was increasing. Careful trading alts. So I'm glad those who listened actually did listen. It's a good call, and obviously whoever shorted, congrats on that. I hope that worked well for you. Thanks for joining me here. Oh, very last thing, extremely important, actually, make sure you listen to this. We have a lot of KYC and VPN requirements nowadays. Bitunix, a partnered exchange that we have now, does not require that. They're a phenomenal exchange, my favorite by far, and they give you significant rewards to use my link to register. So just note, if you were to register with my link, you'll be eligible for this trading competition coming up on the 8th of January. This is a global competition, but we also have private ones too, where you're going to have private prize pools just between our community. Okay, so again, be sure to check that out. I'll keep you posted, of course, once that goes live, but at this point, good news is good news. Thanks for watching. Hope you have a good rest of your day. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We'll see you in the next one. Take care.